Cooking doesn't have to be complicated. With our simple recipes, you can create mouth-watering meals in just 30 minutes. No fancy techniques or endless ingredient lists required. Easy, fast, and full of flavor. Dinner just got a whole lot simpler. Hello, and today I'll be making nearly instant chicken noodle soup. This is a very easy recipe, takes only a few ingredients, and can be done in about 20 to 25 minutes and have a hearty, delicious meal. 25 minutes is less time than you would take going to McDonald's and buying Happy Meals for everyone, and this entire meal for 3 people costs just about $6. I'll start with using about 1/2 of a chicken breast, 1 large carrot, and 1 rib of celery. I'm going to take care of the chicken first because I want to talk about the vegetable for just a moment. As we've discussed before, the flavor in foods are locked inside cells, and the more we disrupt those cells, the greater the amount of flavor we have. In soup, I had a chef early on in my career who told me, he said, "Son," he said, "soup is not just a bunch of stuff floating around in water. Soup is a bunch of stuff floating around in stock. And so it's important to have stock." And so the way we make stock and the integral vegetable at the same time, which speeds this up, is I'm going to cut up the vegetable, but then a certain part of the vegetable, this being the size that I want for the soup, I'm going to take that and actually mince some of it. So by mincing this mechanically, I'm making more surface area, and I'm also disrupting more cells to release more flavor into the soup stock. I'll be adding the roasted vegetable mix from Spice Road Designers. It has a certain amount of soup stock itself in it, which definitely helps the flavor in this chicken noodle soup. But it also has some garlic and onion and a little celery seed as well, which is are delightful flavors for a nice chicken soup. So I'm going to be adding about 1.5 tablespoons into the pot, and I'll be adding about 1 quart of water. And let's bring that up to temperature to boil for about 4 or 5 minutes. Okay, our soup stock has now boiled for about 4 minutes. I'm going to be adding about 3/4 cup of egg noodle. And that will take about 9 to 10 minutes for those to cook completely. I also am going to be adding, when this is done, when the noodles are finished cooking, this is our Better Chicken Gravy Mix. I'm using about 1/3 cup and about 1/3 cup of cream to dissolve that in. Now, this is unique with our blend because you can use milk or cream as well as water. Some of the envelope varieties have a difficult time with the extra fat in milk and cream, but as you can see, this dissolves quite readily. As soon as the noodles are cooked, I'll be adding this to thicken off the stock. I'll be finishing up our soup now using the Better Chicken Gravy Mix mixed with cream, and we may end up adding a little extra cream to rectify the consistency, and I'll be tasting it as well to rectify any flavors. As you can see, what I want to do is over thicken this slightly and allow that to simmer down to finish cooking out the starches that come from the gravy mix. And by adding extra cream afterwards, using a finishing cream, it actually enhances the flavor more than just the cooked cream. So I'm going to cook this down for about 30 seconds and finish developing all of the starch and add some extra cream to make it the soup consistency that I wish for my family. And a delightful chicken soup in less than 20 minutes. Let's go ahead and plate some of this up. And there you have it, a bowl of delightful, nearly instant chicken noodle soup. Thank you for joining us today. Good day.